They want to establish the run, but they got no problem passing it frequently.
Well, it's a jumbo package here on first down, and that tells you they're going to run it, and a good run it is. A pickup of close to 12 by Allen.
Shows how the landscape of college football has changed, and the fact that this is a November conference matchup.
Very well said.
Hart's that guy.
All right, third down figures to be the first throw by McCord. It is, and wide open, and making the catch for a first down.
Last year wasn't their best year. It was also a loaded Pac-12 conference in terms of NFL caliber quarterbacks, so that certainly helps. But it's a defense that's played at a high level under Justin Wilcox.
Excellent play coming down the line by T.J. Boulders. Blitz coming, they pick it up. McCord to Pena, he has a first down, breaks a tackle, and inside the 25.
Johnson as well. It's a thin inside linebacker unit today.
Lay it off to Pena, already his fourth catch of the game, and some missed tackles there. Looks to be about a yard short. They're going to get right up to the line of scrimmage here on third down and a yard, and McCord will pick it up. Very impressive opening drive here for the Orange. 4 catches in the game and 64 on the year. Shot down is a tight end. We'll call his name a lot. 24-yard attempt by Jackson Kennedy. They've gone through 3 place kickers this year. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick. Really smart. That's Noel Williams, who leads the country in interceptions this year with 7 of them. So now we see Mendoza, and on first down he's going to throw it. Wow.
But Mendoza now in year 2 as a starter, finished last year starting 6 games, has really settled in as the guy.
Matthews trying to dance around some tacklers, and excellent defense by the Orange.
Some breathing exercises and other things to self-coach him into being a little more settled in to take on this role.
Third down, patient there. And the completion is made, and that's a first down into Orange territory.
Have to be with him lined up in the backfield. He can be a weapon in the receiving game as well. Both these backs today are great out the backfield.
That is odd. You know, last year, you look at his numbers. First team all Pac-12.
The low recruit, that's a cool story getting a shot at Cal. Like, this is his team, this is his offense.
Down the middle and right into the hands of Wax. And he's still on his feet with a football. And he's eventually wrapped up and dropped, but that's their main man on defense, Marlowe Wax. But when he's on the field, he is something.
He is, and they're glad that he's back. We talk about him a lot in the pass rush game.
Yeah,
you know it.
Alma mater.
You know it.
The
tie ball game.
That's a tie ball game. We'll see Clemson next week down the middle of the field, and the catch is made. A first down throw from Kyle McCord.
It'll be interesting down the stretch.
Pena, and the ball is loose. And look at the big fella.
Good pursuit by this Cal defense. Punching it out there, Teddy Buchanan, who we've talked about, and then that ball's bouncing around, and you said it, Reed, the center for Syracuse.
Syracuse in front, 3-0. 5:15 to go in the opening quarter, and that's Allen out of the backfield. And he gets most of it back. The all-time receptions leader. The penalty is declined, which brings up fourth down for Jackson Kennedy. And this will be a 42-yard field goal try. And I tell you, with all the problems Syracuse has had in the kicking game this year, so far so good today for Kennedy. A spot in the college football playoff, very much on the line for the Clemson Tigers. Here's Noel Williams. 3 yards out of his own end zone, and that's going to pay off for him as he crosses a 30. Well done by Noel Williams. What a year he's having. Starting the rest of the year and led the Bears to the Independence Bowl. First down carry, and a good one up across the 42-yard line.
This year is take your singles, take your 4 or 5 yard runs and be happy with it.
Look at that throw, and look at that defensive play. Are you kidding me?
We've had Syracuse 3 weeks in a row, and every single week we talk with the coaches. Kerr's ball skills come out. Former receiver, now playing corner and has an elevated role. Clarence Lewis is going to be on one side, but no Jaydn Bellamy today, no Marcellus Barnes. So Kerr is forced into action and showing right away why they love this guy. We'll see how Fernando Mendoza settles into this ball game, but obviously rattled right now.
McCord to the sideline, and the catch is made by Emmanuel, or is that Gadsden? That's Gadsden.
Fran Brown went and got Kyle McCord, said, is this good enough? Gadsden said, yes, sir, and he's continuing to wear the Syracuse orange.
Allen crossing midfield, spun down at the 49-yard line. Only a three-man rush. Thread the needle short of a first down. Three-man rush all day to throw is McCord, and now he'll run to his left, and we know he can run. But he's chopped down short of the first down here. Now they went for it, fourth down a moment ago.
A subjective couple inches there.
Fourth down and a foot. And McCord behind that offensive line. The minute 10 left in Pittsburgh.
Brutal.
We'll see Clemson next week. Here's Allen into the open field, and he will find the end zone. LeQuint Allen.
Run game often, but when they do, and there's a crease like this, and you have an explosive weapon like LeQuint Allen who goes untouched, that's a problem for the Cal defense, and well executed.
Well, Justin Wilcox told us he really wanted his team to establish a run game here so far today, and they just continue to put it up. So, run it this time and into the open field is Jaivian Thomas. 30, 20, there's a run game, Doctor. 600 on this run.
We look at the ace cam. Thomas is going to quickly get up on the second level, and then it's just an incorrect fill by Deuce Chestnut, the safety there. He works towards his right side A gap. Thomas goes to the defense's left side A gap, and he's gone. What, 3 straight losses? They were in the college football playoff conversation. They keep stubbing their toe, and now they're in this back in the bunch of the ACC, which that middle tier of the conference could totally shake out differently these next few weeks.
Monster game, didn't he, last week when we were at BC? Meeks and Gadsden. Great protection. And the catch is made, and once again, it's Pena. He's all over the field early on in this one. That's his 6th catch of the afternoon.
This is a phenomenal throw, too. You can see he throws his guy open. You're sitting in the left hash as a quarterback, and they call a 15-yard out to the right sideline to operate this passing attack.
It's a gain of 24 on first down. Allen is watching as they go to Gadsden on a quick slant.
A slant, but it was almost a tight end delay, and then you wait for the linebackers to drop, and then you sneak out. Great concept.
Here's Allen, and he nearly broke it to the end zone, tripped up by Woodson.
Caught Valeri off guard.
Boy, he's getting an earful over there from Fran Brown.
Fran Brown sweating through his hat already.
McCord throws towards the corner. Is that a reception by Pena? Did he get a foot down? Wow. Yep, he's the lead blocker there for Allen. And they pitch it to Allen, and he breaks a tackle. Good move by Allen. And he's in for his second rushing touchdown of the afternoon. Points given up in an opening half by the Bears D this season. 27. So a first down, and they're going to put it right back in the hands of the man who had a 75-yard touchdown scamper the last time he... Mendoza 3 out of 6. He's going to hand it off on the jet sweep, and that's played well defensively by Syracuse. Boy, wax. What? Bottom line is, and this is all you need to know, if this SMU ends up with 1 loss, and right now SMU doesn't have a single loss in the Atlantic Coast Conference in the ACC championship game. First down, and not much room.
They gave that game up. This drive right here, got to keep the momentum for Syracuse.
Wide open down the middle of the field, catch is made, and still on his feet, and tripped up all the way down to the 20. His first with Syracuse until 2 weeks ago when he had 4 receptions, 88 yards, and 2 touchdowns. McCord throws to Gadsden. That'll be a gain of 5 on first down. I was going to say, they were looking for Meeks from the time they snapped the football, and that is a reception. They convert on fourth down, and you're sitting 5, 6, 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. McCord throws to Meeks, and he spins his way, took a heavy hit, and still comes up with a touchdown. Half for the Orange.
You can see Kyle McCord getting through his progressions and then just rips one to the sideline. Meeks makes a guy miss, uses a spin move to make the third guy miss.
And a second down and 9. Down the sideline, back shoulder throw. What a catch. Catch of the year for him, first today.
This is a great route. Gets his eyes back shoulder football, using his 6'2", 210 frame to go up and get the thing. It's really the first explosive pass we've seen. Wax back and then Barron playing at a high level. That's a good inside linebacker unit for Syracuse.
Mendoza fires down the middle of the field, and the catch is made. First time we've called the name of their leading receiver, Jack Endries.
Right, gets the defense to shift that way and then works his tight end on an over route.
Blitz coming. Mendoza can run and cannot escape Wax.
Miss, takes a hit, takes a touchdown as well.
McCall, under 2 minutes to go here until halftime. Ott out of the backfield makes a reception. We have not called the name Merriweather today. He had the long-awaited debut, nor have we called that young man's.
Keep in mind, too, Fernando Mendoza going into this drive, only 5 completions. He had a career high last week, 40.
Sitting down right in the middle of the field is a backup tight end, transfer from Maryland, Corey Dyches. Clock still running.
It's not just that he has one pass rush move. He can bend the edge and work outside, or he can cut inside with his athleticism.
Look one way, come back the other way, and that is defended beautifully.
Your reads a little bit.
Man, they're gonna get a playoff, and that's a good one, and that's enough time. So well done there as they get the tight end. Jackson Meeks got a late touchdown, and we are set to go here in the second half. And this is Noel Williams, the nation's leader with 7 interceptions, and great coverage by Syracuse, and a late flag comes in. Some of the leaders, you see Thomas had the 75-yard touchdown on the carry. That reception made by Hunter. 2 of those coming on that final drive where they failed to convert on a field goal just before the end of the half. Mendoza steps into the throw, and the catch is made, and that will move the chains.
There at the top of his route, gets open, and it's a completion.
Long throw there.
Get the ball to your hands quickly. Don't just fixate on one receiver, but spread the love.
Opening drive of this second half, and dropped in the backfield is Ott. Lomo Pariola had a couple of tackles for a loss, couple of sacks. The game we saw 2 weeks ago at home against Virginia Tech. And the catch is made over the middle.
Mendoza getting through his progressions and also realizing the sticks, too. Third down, got to throw to a route that makes sure you pick up the first down.
Devin Grant delivered a big hit at the end. That's a nice throw right there. Only one place where the receiver was going to get it. Well, Justin Wilcox really challenging this offensive line to play better football. And sacked, and that's not going to make him happy. Mendoza, I beg your pardon. I mean, this has been a rough group. You know, the 6 different starting lineups in their 9 games.
First team All-MAC last year at Buffalo, came to Syracuse with co-defensive coordinator Robert Wright. It's really come on the past few weeks.
And Mendoza somehow steps out of trouble and then finds a tight end Endries for a completion.
It's out to the left and picks up a big game.
Third down, and that's a pickup of a first down for Jaivian Thomas.
Seen the difference there on third downs, the ability to stay on the field. 3 for 3 this drive.
And into the end zone. That'll be a touchdown for Jaydn. So that's a really good start for the Cal Bears on this opening possession of the second half.
Exactly what they wanted to do coming into the second half. Get your best player involved. The band is on the field.
What a call. That was unbelievable. Recognized as one of the most memorable plays in the history of college football, and for that matter, in all of American sports. Nice return. Opening possession here in the second half. Well, it's after thank you very much, Mike. A quarterback change was made, and Thomas Castellanos, we saw him removed from the game last week. He got hurt, but he did not come back into the game.
A big third down for Cal to get this momentum.
Yep, third down at 5. And it's a catch and another first down. Gadsden, the tight end. Of course, when you throw it virtually every down, that probably should come as no surprise. And that's not taking anything away from anybody. All right, so here we go. 4th down and 2. And across the middle of the field. What a throw and what a catch by Gadsden. You can't throw it any better than this.
The timing and throwing to where the green grass is.
Allen cuts it back to the inside. Now this will be a 3rd down and a long 5. Jackson Kennedy, 43-yard field goal try. And a little draw brings it back in, and it is good. Allen, 16 carries for 88 yards. And this is Pena.
We just showed right there, Xavier Carlton. He's their pass rush specialist. See if he can come up with something big.
McCord steps into the throw, right on the money.
Deep out routes that are starting in the sun and ending in the shade, starting in the shade, ending in the sun. It's got to be tough to track.
Well, they were able to complete it that time to Jackson Meeks.
Brown, when Fran Brown last year was the DB's coach at Georgia, obviously now the head coach, and he's really been a big-time weapon for Syracuse.
Pena with another reception, and he's down inside.
I'd say so. Hasn't got in the end zone, but man, that's productive.
They were trying to get it to him right there, and McCord is shoved out of bounds. That'll be a loss of a yard, maybe 2. Good pursuit there by Buchanan.
Except Syracuse loves.
So on a 3rd down, little underneath pattern, but that is defended nicely by Cal. Flag is down on the play. Cal needing a win to become the 9th team in the ACC with 6 or more wins, bowl eligibility this season. Flag comes down as McCord escapes a would-be tackler. Both not on the sidelines this year. And look out, here's up to the races. Does he have enough to go of the distance? He is tripped up inside the 30 of the 28-yard line. Him off with a good angle.
And they're going to get the safety coming on a bad angle down into the box. It's Devin Grant playing free safety. Works into the box for getting Jaydn out. It's got that speed, gets to that second level, and then the burst. It's good makeup. Forward, Jaydn got it a little bit on his touchdown run. That's really the first home run shot.
It's a 53-yard run for Ott. From 44 yards out, they let Morris try a 44-yarder earlier, and he couldn't get it there, and this has more than enough for Coe. He hit 2 from 54 last week.
Bleed some of that clock off. Try to put this game away.
Drop it off to Pena, who's just set a new career high.
But in pass protection, protecting Kyle McCord really makes him a complete back.
All right, so 3rd down, and McCord throws, catches made. Flag comes in.
Got a sunscreen on. He's living life large.
Oh, man.
An afternoon nap.
Oh, Mendoza is caught from behind. The ball comes loose. Now that clock will run under 10 minutes before this punt.
And surprise, surprise, it's Fidel Diggs off the edge. We saw him in coverage on a 3rd down. This shows you his versatility.
Has 2 or more touchdowns. 4th time he's done that this year, 3 times in a row. And he's wrapping that football up tightly, isn't he?
It's a light box, only 4.5, 5 guys there.
They're going to throw it, looked at Allen, and they check it down to Pena, and he is very close to a first down. Making a throw like that at this point in this game. And this time it's Allen out of the backfield. He leaps in defending. For LeQuint Allen Jr. Look at this.
They're swinging it to him. I thought Jackson Meeks got away with maybe a hold on Noah Williams. Look at that. The hurdle. Kyle McCord, so there was some familiarity there. Obviously fortunate when you're trying to get a quarterback like that in the portal.
There's that slant. We talked about what an important play that is. He has the second most receptions on this team, but for the most receiving yards. Allen, who's had a 100-yard plus rushing day. Jackson Kennedy's been good today, and he's still good today. Right down the middle to make it a 33-17 game.
Try to get some momentum here.
Catch is made, and that'll be by Jonathan Brady. A first down to the 42-yard line. Has only one timeout left, and you have the 2-minute timeout. And able to step out of bounds, being shoved out of bounds more accurately, is Brady. Mendoza is dropped. They got it down to 151 to 141, and then the clock starts up. Crossing pattern and a catch. Whether the ACC, and of course, we got 2 weeks left in the regular season, so a lot of strange things can happen. Mendoza breaks one tackle, and he is to the 5-yard line. That'll be a first down. He is the conference leader right now without a single conference loss. Throw, and that is a touchdown into the end zone to Brady. So they're going to... Got to go for 2 to get it down to 8.
This is a great throw. We talked with Justin Wilcox yesterday that Fernando Mendoza great with those level 2 balls.
And then they get the quarterback back in there. And wide open, and that is a 2-point conversion to Endries at tight end. Game 33-25.
They're going to work this little tight end route, and he's going to leak right inside there. All the attention's paid on Jaydn, the running back, motion and inside. Act like you're blocking. Leak right into the O in California.
Final game of the regular season at the Dome.
Good win for Syracuse. Syracuse feels like they let one go last week versus Boston College on the road. Then you have to respond and get on a trip and go across the country, West Coast. Not easy to do.